Welcome back to Absolutely the Best Podcast, a work in progress. I'm Zach, and with me today are my good friends, George and Michael.
Hello. I just realized that together we're George Michael.
Haven't I made that joke several times already?
I don't know. I don't listen to you when you talk. So
That's fair. That's fair.
I also just realized that.
Yeah. My good friend George Michael, back from the dead. This is Series 3, Episode 15, and today we are discussing the final movie for now in our AVPCU ranking. In our AVPCU ranking series, Predator Badlands from November 7th, 2025. After we discuss the movie, we'll figure out where to place it in our AVPCU movie ranking, and our mission to figure out which one is absolutely the best. And so far, it's still Alien. As a reminder, we assume the listener has seen the movie before, and of course, there will be spoilers. So, who wants to start with the movie memories?
My movie memories are, I've been watching movies for the past maybe 40 years. So I've seen this movie 1,000 times. This is a very generic movie.
Name one other, because I don't know what you mean.
I can't name anything specific, but like the badass loner meeting some misfits and then eventually like growing to love the group is such like a movie thing that I feel like I've seen this movie a million times.
When you explain it that way,
yeah,
I agree, but I still can't think of an example. And I think it's done really well, but continue.
I think this movie is fine. This is a fine movie. It is the most fine movie I've ever seen. This is the World War II part of Killer of Killers to praise ninja part of Killer of Killers.
I see the analogy. I feel like this is better than that World War II part, but
I don't. I was very.
I think you like the World War II part better than I did.
I was very whelmed with this movie.
Okay.
So you like the Predators better?
No. It's definitely not an F tier movie. It is not on the same level as, I think it was just, it had so much potential that wasting that potential is what like really drug it down for me. There was nothing in this movie that surprised me. There was some good shots. Like there were some good Dan Trachtenberg like high shots when they were in real places. But there's so much CGI in this movie. It was like, oh, this just looks like a bad cartoon.
I thought a lot of the CGI looked good. Not all of it, but I thought a lot of it looked good. But we'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
All right, George, what about you?
I mean, now I feel bad because I liked this movie. Though to be fair, before Prey, everything was such a letdown.
Yeah, right.
So it was hard. It was hard not to like this movie in comparison to everything before that. I do remember liking it enough, and it was kind of hard not to. I think from Predator and all the stupid AF movies in between, Prey was the first gleam of light since that one. I don't know. I liked that up until this movie, the Predators were just these hulking high-tech monsters who are almost unstoppable, and we finally get this movie from the Predator's point of view, even though it's like this runt of a predator. I do remember liking Elle Fanning a lot, and I liked how she did double duty as Thea and Tessa, and I thought that the team did a pretty good job with the deck guy. Just actually being able to see emotion on a predator's face for once, instead of the whole like snarling with the fangs sticking out kind of thing.
Well, that was one thing. I had a similar comment. Like I feel like you are seeing this Predator character portray emotion, mostly anger, but still, like you can tell, like, you kind of read his face, and then didn't realize that his face is all CG. Like there's no
Oh, it was all CG? I thought that was
it's just got like he's wearing like a cowl, like his face
Yeah.
shines through, and so it was just, so I thought that the CG there was excellent because
yeah.
like in hindsight, I'm like, obviously it's CG. There's no way they would have been able to make it work that well, right? But it doesn't look super fake the way a lot of CG does. So for me, I thought that was pretty good.
Now that Colby said the whole, like, you've seen this movie before, I kind of agree with it, but I also can't figure out what movie.
Yeah,
I want
and
to say
again,
like Han Solo.
Again,
Like-
I didn't dislike this movie. I think it's a fine movie. It's a well-made movie. It's just after Prey, I was expecting so much more. I was expecting to see something that, because Prey was something I never really saw before. And this movie just feels like, because look, I grew up with like action movies. I've watched like all the Kurosawa movies. I've watched a lot of this type of movie. There's a lot of like Hong Kong action movies that are like this, and like just 80s action movies in general have a lot of like loner badass meet misfits and then slowly, you know, realize that they're capable of love or whatever. And a lot of these movies are whatever, like movies that I've seen but don't remember because they're not that great. It's just one of those types of things. I don't dislike this movie. I thought the action was fantastic, but it's just like when I saw that little CGI monkey creature thing, I was like, oh fuck. Like I know exactly what this movie is. And also, get your fucking Wayland Yutani shit out of these fucking Predator movies.
I liked it in this because I was like, oh, it's kind of like, it's an AVP. It's a secret good AVP movie.
I thought you were gonna like all the cum all over the place.
There's barely any cum.
You get one cum shot. That's it.
I understand that 20th Century Fox needs to sign off to get the alien stuff into these Predator movies. But it reminds me of the like weird virgin who's obsessed with like the hot girl. So like he's always like drawing the hot girl and like whatever. He obsesses over the hot girl. And the hot girl wants nothing to do with him. And Alien is the hot girl, and the Predator is the weird loner virgin. And it's just like, oh, we're always putting alien stuff into the Predator movies, and we're never putting Predator stuff into alien movies.
We should not.
Not once did we get any Predator stuff in any alien movies. And besides the first besides the first Predator movie, we're always getting alien stuff in these Predator movies. It's sad. It's sad. Like,
right? Yeah.
We're going to make people like our Predator movies by putting alien stuff in it.
Well,
and the alien movies are like,
Predator
people are going to like our movies because they're good.
Right. All right. So this is when I saw it in the theater. I think I had low expectations, which is probably why I liked it more, or I'm a little higher on it maybe. I saw this one with producer Dean actually, and we had a good time, chatted about it a little bit afterwards. I think we were both put off by the first 10 minutes or so, and I still kind of am, and we'll get into that. But overall, I like it. Again, I did not have the expectation of Prey. I was like, there's no way they're going to match that again in the next decade. So maybe it'll be halfway decent, and it was. I watched it again with the director commentary, which also included the producer, Ben Rosenblatt, cinematographer, Jeff Cutter, and stunt coordinator, Jacob Tamuri. There's a couple of interesting things that came out of that, but overall it's kind of just okay. They were talking about how they did a lot of the stunts and stuff. So that was cool, but it wasn't super interesting. So you could skip the director commentary on this one, in my opinion.
Oh, good. Because I've been really paying attention to these director
you've been skipping
commentaries.
them all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about who made it. It's the same writers and director as Prey. We got Dan Trachtenberg directing, and he co-wrote it with Patrick Asen. So we've already talked about them. We might as well do the full cast. There's not that many people in here. Elle Fanning plays Thea, a damaged Weyland-Yutani synth, and also newest Disney princess, since this is owned by Disney. Elle Fanning also plays Tessa, her sister synth. I think Elle Fanning is great in this. I think she's a little bit annoying as Thea, but I think she's supposed to be a little bit annoying, so job well done. The actress she's done a lot of movies, but the only one that I think I've seen besides this is Super 8, and that's more like mid 8 to me. I didn't really care for that one. Colby hates himself for laughing at that.
we're doing, this is the dad jokes of the portion of the Father's Day special.
It is Father's Day, so.
Yeah. We have Demetrius Schuster, oh boy, Kolomatangi as Dek, the young runt Yautja predator, and like our main protagonist, I guess. He does a really good job. I think we discussed this of emoting behind the CGI predator face. This was his first big movie, I think. The only other credit I saw that he had was some New Zealand marching band comedy. I don't know. I'd never heard of it. I don't remember the name of it. Mike Homick is Quay, Dek's older brother. He's just this tall basketball player dude that they needed to put a suit on. He's good, though. He's not in it a whole lot.
Good.
The voice actually was done by somebody named Stefan Grube, and that guy is primarily an editor, including this movie. He also did additional voices for Killer of Killers and The Force Awakens, which he also did editing on. Ruben de Jong plays does the physical acting as Nayor. I don't know if we ever caught is that Nor? How do you know how to pronounce these things? Yeah, that's Dek's, Dek and Quay's dad.
He says it really briefly when his dad is on his speeder bike.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch it. Anyways, the Dek actor did the voice for him as well, though. Oh, so the actor Ruben de Jong, he's just like an MMA guy, strongman, pro wrestling. So they just needed a big dude in a suit. I think this is his only acting credit. Rowanal Narayan did the motion capture for Bud, the creature of the planet Jenna, who kind of looks like a little alien monkey. This guy is a little person motion caption actor. And the only other thing of note that I saw was the Hobbit trilogy. Cameron Brown plays all those delicious boy synths. I was really counting on Colby thinking that they were hot, but maybe not.
No, they were. They were generic hot white guys.
Wasn't doing it for you. Got it.
No, it doesn't. No.
Just when I think I know you.
Yeah, no.
Cameron Brown, he's a stunt guy in Furiosa and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. He has an uncredited xenomorph performance in Alien Earth. Boo. Allison Wright does the voice of Mother, the Weyland-Yutani computer. I don't really know her from anything else, but I was kind of going for completion here, so I included her.
I didn't realize it was spelled Muther until it was actually on a screen.
Yeah, I think they showed that in the first Alien.
Yeah, I've definitely seen it written out, and it's that way in the first.
What does it stand for?
Alien movie?
I don't think it stands for anything. I think I've looked into that before. I forget, but I think it's just they thought it was a cool way to spell it, and they were right. So, what about the voice of the Predator ship computer? You ask. That's done by both the Duffer brothers. That's the Stranger Things guys. I'm not really sure if they traded lines or did it at the same time or like overlaid voices or what, but supposedly they both did that voice. And I guess Trachtenberg and the Duffer Brothers were both mixing in the same studio at the same time, and they needed a voice for the computer in this. So they got the job. Putting Colby to sleep with the facts.
Yeah.
Let's get on to the main discussion. We start off with some Predator proverb or whatever. Yautja are friend to none, prey to none, and Predator to all. And this opening kind of puts me off a bit. There's the weird Predator chanting, obvious CGI creatures eating each other, which was kind of the opening that they wanted to do for Prey, but it was going to work out. And so I guess he reused it here. I don't think we needed it.
No.
It also seems kind of Star Wars-y, this planet, and they have like kind of speeder bikes and
This planet is so disappointing. Like, this is where the predators come from. These
dry, barren places.
Yeah, these like creatures, these like whatevers with like all this high-tech hunting equipment, space traveling, and then their planet is just a desert. It's so dumb.
Maybe this is just part of the planet. I mean, you can find deserts on this planet, right?
I know, but these are creatures that travel through space, and you can see that this is where they live. Like, they're
I thought it was just where they were going to fight or whatever.
Well, everybody comes out. It looks like they're coming out to their like porches to watch what's going on, because everybody's coming out of their individual like cave doors in this thing, and it was just like, all right. And nobody else is fighting, and they have their spaceship stored here. So
right. It does seem a little weird to be like cavemen, but also space travelers.
Yes. Yeah. It's just one of those things like, we're not dealing with primitive, brutal, like we are dealing with brutal, but they're not primitive at all.
No.
This is a high-tech society. Why don't we have skyscrapers or at least buildings?
Mm-hmm. Sky caves.
Yeah, it is.
Like
it's sky
trees.
caves.
Anything.
It absolutely is, because when they're coming out, there's like 4 or 5 stories to these caves. And it's like, what are we doing?
I did not pay that close attention. I'm going to have to look for these caves you're talking about.
when the dad is like fighting with the older brother,
mm-hmm.
there are predators coming out to like watch.
Right.
And
I thought that was just a ship or something, but I don't know.
Huh.
No, it's definitely a cave.
I was not that hot on this opening, so it was hard to pay attention. I was like,
yeah,
when are they going to get done with the fighting? Let's get on with this movie.
This opening really bums me out.
Yeah. So it's Deck and his brother Quay, and they like fight with these plasma swords or whatever, and
lightsabers.
Yeah, basically. And Deck loses, and I guess Quay was supposed to kill him. We find out later when the dad shows up, because cull the herd, get rid of the weak. But I don't know. Then the dad shows up, and he's going to finish the job, whatever. And then Quay saves Deck from his dad's wrath, basically shoves him in this ship and blasts it off, just as the dad kills him in Deck's place, I guess, or for not killing Deck.
Can I also say it's really dumb that the dad's dreadlocks, like wired dreadlocks, are white? Like, that's his real hair, is these thick ass, like, well, it looks so stupid.
Wait, what are those? Are those hair, or is that part of his helmet?
Apparently, it's hair.
Yeah,
I thought they were supposed to be hair.
On Deck, they look like giant follicles. That was one thing I really hated actually about this, was like, it's obviously just like this foam rubber tubing. Like, I wish they had given it a little more weight, like it was a big thick ass hair. They could have made it work, but
it's disgusting. If those are like individual big hairs, That fucking sucks. That's disgusting.
I think you're just jealous because they have more hair on their head than you do.
They definitely have way more hair, but I don't want, 60 giant, thick fucking hair.
It's not even that many.
It's not even that many.
Like 12.
Oh, God. It's so gross to look at.
Gross.
Like, to think about the follicles, like, if you would pull one of those out.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like it. Like,
God.
I like that it's gross like that. I'm good with it.
Well,
go ahead.
Before you go on, I was like, I don't know, maybe I was in the minority, but I kind of liked this. I liked the beginning because you can kind of see when you think about this beginning with how the way that Deck fights towards the end. There's a whole exchange where where Quay tells him, "You fight with rage," and then Deck is like swinging his arm around with his little claw thing, and he's saying, I fight like father," and his Quay is trying to tell him, you're not dad, you're Deck, fight like Deck. And then by the end of this movie, he actually does. You can kind of see he does end up learning how to fight like his way, which is like a much smarter and much more like strategic than like the brute force that his father that he was trying to emulate with his father. But that's why I kind of liked this big brother little brother thing that they had kind of going on, at least in the beginning.
I understand the importance of it, to contrast with the end of the movie, but the way it was done, I don't know. I was like, ooh, I don't know about this movie.
Yeah, no, I agree. I like the interaction between the two of them, but nothing makes any sense. It's another version of the Predator movies just existing to be badass.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing real about it. From the way that this cave is set up with all these like, why would you live in a place that has like a bottomless pit next to
That's where you throw your
like
trash.
a rock slide? It just it's so stupid because this is an advanced alien civilization, and we're just living in caves with bottomless pits that you can, if you get up late at night to go to the bathroom and you slip, you can just die.
Well, I mean, are they even living in the cave still? Maybe they're just living.
I thought that was just a training ground, though.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that was actually where they were living.
They could live in their ships too. I don't know. I'm not saying you're wrong.
I don't know where they live, and
I didn't really thought about it that way.
Yeah, they never tell you. It's just, and it's so bleak, and there's nothing here. And I was thrilled when they got to places where it looked nice. I was like, oh, good. Yeah. Here's something where I can see something. And then they get to the razor grass field, and I was like, fuck. But we'll get to that later.
Who is tapping their desk? What the fuck is that? Someone's making a racket. Somebody was like tapping their desk. Like it was just like there was all this tapping noise. Sorry.
It might have been
sorry.
me.
That might have. Yeah,
I was gesticulating.
I'll let Colby take the fall.
Yeah. So, well, maybe in like 10 years there'll be a re-release and they can re-edit it so that Deck and Quay live in a nice like split condo Predator home. They just walk out of their respective doors.
I would love that. If you're telling me that this is the training grounds, that's fine. But we are still living here. These are still cave apartments. Don't try to tell me that they're not cave apartments, because people are living here.
I totally missed all of that. I need to watch that beginning part again. I did not see the other Predators coming out to watch them.
That does sound familiar. I think that is correct. But again, I wasn't paying that close attention apparently because I wasn't super into it at this point.
If I wouldn't have been paying that much attention, I might have liked this movie a lot better. I think this would be a great background movie. Like a movie where if I'm just looking for action sequences, cool. This movie is cool. But if I'm sitting down to watch a movie, I can watch 50 better movies.
Before we move on, I did skip over the fact that there was the whole thing is that Deck is supposed to go do his hunt or
Quest.
whatever.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Some quest.
Yeah, where he's supposed to kill something that would easily kill him. That's if he can bring the head back of something or other, then he can prove that he belongs in the clan or whatever. And he picks the I want to say the mollusk. What's it called?
The Callusk.
Which is
on the Death Planet.
Yeah. It's a beautiful Death Planet, though.
It's a beautiful Death Planet.
Did you see Naru on the screen?
No.
It was like a very dot matrix version of her.
Oh, really?
But she was one of the, like, I guess she was the prey on Earth or something. I didn't see what planet, but it looked like her with her bow and arrow or something.
I did not know that. I'll have to look if I ever watch this again. So the next thing, after Deck gets blasted off, next thing that really happens is that he arrives at Death Planet. What's it called? Genna. I guess the G is for graphics. And his ship hits an asteroid belt, so the ship's kind of fucked. And he does an escape pod thingy. And during reentry, it really bothers me that it doesn't, like, the ship was burning up, but then he pops out, and this escape pod that is not even sealed up entirely.
It's just the cockpit.
Yeah, and he doesn't. That's not burning up. Like, you're going the same speed. Anyways, and then he should be dead from he just crashes into the ground. Like, there's no parachute or anything to slow him down. I'm almost done complaining, but the next thing that happens is all these vine creatures start coming after him, and like, I don't know why, but this reminds me of Avatar, and I don't like Avatar, so I don't like this. But he's like,
that was my next movie for Marvel adjacent movie.
If you can make it Marvel adjacent, I will watch it, but it's not going to go well. So he's doing like the running on the vine things, and the only reason I can give that even somewhat of a pass is that it comes back later. When certainly in like the final fight, but I think also when he's fighting something. Oh, when he's fighting the Callusk later, he like runs up the tail, right? So it's kind of the same thing.
I had a lot of problems with Deck's Tesla that he was driving, because as super advanced as that ship, as the Predators should be, you would think that they'd have some sort of collision detection when they come out of hyperspace or whatever it was that he was traveling. And yeah, that re-entry was just garbage. And like, when he ejects downwards, where like, if your ship explodes, you're just kind of screwed.
Just gonna get rained on.
But the canopy doesn't even deploy until like he's about to crash in it, and no parachutes. Like, what
right?
the fuck?
Yeah. Well, you are forgetting that these are cave people.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
It's
right.
And I don't know if I missed something when, like you guys missed the fact that there were predators living in those caves. I may have missed something, but he just wakes up and he's already in the middle of this thing. And then, like, I didn't see him eject in his like little motorbike thing either. It was just like, boom, we got asteroids crashing into the glass of the ship, and then boom, we're on the motorbike thing
falling out of the sky. Yeah,
I missed any like transitions to any of that stuff.
I think it was kind of bad editing. What's up?
It was because he didn't wear. Sorry, I had a whole thing on my thing about how this whole scene is a perfect example of why seatbelts are important. Because when Quay activated the ship, Deck wasn't still in the hangar bay, and it took off, and he like knocked himself out when the ship shot up, and then he only woke up when the I guess the asteroid started hitting the ship, and then so he jumped into the cockpit, and then he ejected without his seatbelts also, and so when the canopy hit the ground, he got thrown off of it. And that's why he knocked himself out. So seatbelts are good. That was the lesson I learned.
The moral of the story. I got it. So he escapes the vine creatures. splashes some bacteria on his wounds with that whatever water that he found. That was disgusting.
Also, isn't that like stupid? Like,
yeah,
as an alien, like you're on an alien planet and you're just throwing algae or whatever onto your wound.
Yep, whatever plant you find, just rub it on there. Rub some dirt on it. He also finds the exploding plant thingy, Chekhov's exploding plant thingy. And then this is where we get the character of Thea coming in. By the way, did either of you watch the deleted scenes?
No.
You didn't really miss much, but the thing that was interesting was in that there was a lot of unfinished like storyboards basically. And so instead of having any voice acting, since it was unshot, they just put the script up on the page. And for Thea, they had Cynthia, but like SYNTH 1A. So it was like Synth 1A, which I thought was kind of cool. But anyway, Thea sees Deck walking through the field of poison dart plants. She can speak Yautja, but he can't hear her until she does the universal translation thing. I was kind of lost on what happened there. Like that didn't really make sense. She was talking in English, but I assumed that it was Yautja. I don't know.
She's talking. So he's whatever the predator species is. So because she explains that she's talking in this universal language, that whatever species you are, you're hearing it in your language,
right?
And that's why we hear her in English, but the Yautja can understand her. But when Deck talks, it stays in Yautja. Is Yautja is that the name of the predators?
I think so. Let's just say yes.
I but also liked that, George. I thought that was a good way to do it, because she's like, oh yeah, whatever I say, you hear in the language that you understand. And I'm like, oh, so it works on us too.
Right. It works on us dum-dums.
Yeah.
It wasn't clear to me why he wasn't hearing her at first, but I guess because she didn't have that turned on or whatever. But
I think he heard her.
Understand her.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Yeah. So yeah, he gets poisoned by one of the plants there, throws her a weapon to cut herself free because there was some like pterodactyl kind of thing circling around. It was going to wait for him to get knocked out by the poison and then eat him. But he throws her the weapon. She can cut herself out. She says that she says something later about being in that vulture's nest for 13 days, which I thought was kind of interesting. Like, did it just pick her up to make a nest out of her? That's kind of funny.
I mean, she's woven into the nest.
Yeah,
so,
right?
Like, I can imagine that, if they're just looking for inorganic stuff to make their nest out of, that she qualifies.
Yep. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
But she saves him right before that pterodactyl thing's about to get him. And despite Yautja working alone, they team up. She has only her top half, by the way. She's okay because she's a Wei synth, but I think she ran out of cum a long time ago because there's not a drop of it coming out of her.
Don't they need that to live, though?
You would think.
I thought it was just lubricant for the for the inside.
Well, if it's lubricant, she's a machine. Machines don't work without lubrication.
Right. It seizes right up. We got to put some new lube in there.
She needs somebody to come inside of her.
I was so close to formulating that joke.
You got to be quicker.
Yeah. No, I don't mind at all. I'm good with just having a laugh. So basically, she convinces him like she's just a tool, so it's okay to use her. Speaking of what Colby just said,
yes,
they do some trekking, and Thea does a lot of talking to answer the question George is going to ask. Yes, the faster than sublight speed thing does bother me. Were you going to ask me about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think after the full self-driving debacle,
right?
I was like, I have to. I was like, I need to turn my expectations down a lot,
right,
for the rest of this movie.
But yeah, she asks like if they conquered faster than sublight speed. I'm like, well, isn't everything sublight speed? Like nothing goes that fast.
I'm walking at sublight speed.
That's right. I do on a regular basis. I'm sitting at sublight speed. So then they go through a canyon that's full of Chekhov's acid-spitting eels. There's a lot of Chekhov's things in this movie. Like there's a Chekhov's exploding plant, the Chekhov.
Yeah, and like you kind of figure it out pretty early because she's just telling you this is the type of character that if she was in a video game, everybody would review bomb that game because of this annoying character.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So in the commentary, when they're walking through the canyon and the eels are spitting the acid, I guess they call this, like when they were working on the set, they called it Squirt Canyon, which made me laugh. So Deck gets tired of her yapping in his ear, so he makes a harness to face her backwards. Then they camp out, and there's a lot of exposition here. Thea gives all this backstory on why she's there and how she and another synth named Tessa have higher sensitivity than other synths. Deck thinks that's weak. Like you shouldn't have feelings and be sensitive. Thea says that she and Tessa were attacked by the Kalisk and yada, yada, yada. I guess she ended up there in the vulture's nest. And Thea thinks that Tessa can't be, she's hoping that Tessa can't be dead. She just knows it in her heart or whatever. And then smash cut to Tessa being repaired at the Wayu camp. Her mission's incomplete. Priority 1 is to acquire specimen XX0522, which I guess is the Kalisk. Yep. And Weyland-Yutani wants that for a bioweapon, of course. Did they like? What do you shake your head at? Oh, you're still mad about the Weyland-Yutani?
Yes, Weyland-Yutani, and they're already searching for the xenomorphs to make into a bioweapon.
Right.
So at this point, you may as well just make this Calyx thing a queen xenomorph. like, shut up. If you're going to put Weyland-Yutani in here, just fucking put aliens in here.
Just make it an AVP movie all the way.
Yeah, it may as well be an AVP movie.
Was when they were showing Tessa first all fucked up, was that like a Ridley Scott homage or something? Because her with like the background just kind of dragging behind her, kind of like how Gladiator was.
Oh, I don't know, maybe.
Because I was like, that looks a lot like the Gladiator.
I will tell you, if this was an Alien versus Predator movie, this is the Alien versus Predator movie that I wanted. Because it's just aliens and predators fighting. Like, I think if they called this Alien versus Predator, whatever,
Badlands,
I would have liked this way better. Alien versus Predator Badlands.
Yeah.
And made this a queen alien, I would have been like, sure, because this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting aliens versus Predator, and that's what I'm getting. But instead, I get Predator Badlands with so much alien stuff put in here. Why are we doing it?
That's fair. I mean,
alien
I
stuff
get it.
Out of these Predator movies.
Would you have liked a little Chihuahua xenomorph showing up?
I will take a little xenomorph over this thing that we got. This little dumb thing.
Oh, I like him.
You're supposed to like him. They make him all cute so that you like him and you feel bad for him when they let him go. But I didn't, because you're trying to manipulate my emotions, and I will not let my emotions be manipulated. Manipulated.
I can tell you're not being emotional at all right now.
Colby, are you a Mandalorian and Grogu fan by any chance? Or
no.
Do you hate that little baby Yoda?
I don't hate the baby Yoda, but I don't know. I don't know. This movie really annoyed me because it wasn't bad. I didn't hate it. This is not the Predator level. It's not even Predators level of stuff that I hated. But it does have enough annoying Predator stuff in it that I was like, I'm annoyed by this movie.
Okay, so the last part of that scene where Tessa is getting fixed. The mother says that they also detected the Yautja on the planet, and that might threaten the mission, and that also the Yautja has Thea. So Dek and Thea see this bone bison, just this giant creature. She says that that's Kalisk food, so that's interesting to Dek. If the Kalisk is going to eat it, then he's going to eat it, is basically his thing. Isn't everything kind of Kalisk food, though? Couldn't anything be Kalisk food? I don't think it's that picky.
Sure.
Maybe the Luna bug isn't tasty.
No, there you go.
Oh, that thing looks gross. I think this already happened, but I don't want to skip past it. There is a scene where Dek like goes into a cave, and they show the shot from inside the cave, and there is a planet huge behind
Is there?
him.
I missed it.
Yes.
I'm so
There
glad
is
I
a
missed
huge
that.
planet behind him.
No.
And I was like,
God damn it.
fuck you.
I think I have it in my notes later, like, well, at least there weren't any huge planets in the sky.
There absolutely was a huge planet.
Oh no.
Man,
God damn it.
I must have missed that one
I'm
too.
gonna have to, all right. I am actually gonna have to seek that out because now I need to know.
Yeah, rewatch the movie and you're gonna be like, yeah, this isn't nearly as good as what I thought.
So he wants to hunt the bone bison, but it's in like this field of razor grass, excuse me. And this alien monkey creature that they call Bud later on shows up. Spoiler alert, that's the baby Kalisk or a toddler Kalisk. I don't know. It's not a baby, right?
Was it really a surprise?
I was a little bit surprised the first time I saw it, I think.
No. This was the first time I saw it, and I was like, okay.
So let's see. Thea says she's never seen one of the creatures before, and she's been studying creatures of this planet, including the Kalisk, for years now. But she hasn't seen one of these before. Like, even though it is a baby Kalisk, like that, I don't know. That kind of didn't make a whole lot of sense. But the movie's got a movie. Dek swings through the trees while the alien monkey doesn't seem to be affected by the razor grass. It can roll into a ball and seems to have very tough skin. It's kind of like an armadillo.
Yeah, the outside of it, yeah, it's armadillo-like because it rolls up into that ball and like rolls through the razor grass.
Right. Like your favorite video game character, Sonic the Hedgehog.
I would like to see Sonic the Hedgehog run through this razor grass and just get cut to ribbons.
Oh, so you don't like Sonic?
No.
There's a pretty good chase action sequence trying to get the bone bison, and then Dek ends up cutting it in half with his plasma sword. Was the slow motion a little too slow for you, George? Were you?
I was kind of annoyed by this scene.
It could have been not quite as slow, I think.
Well, I mean, clearly that laser sword is a lot sharper when it's cutting through the bone bison, but with everything else, it's not sharp at all.
Right, and like the physics is impossible and stuff. I thought it was pretty cool though, like because I like how he throws it and it's been cut in half, and he takes the opportunity to grab both sides of the skull and rip the spine out as it's going past him.
That part was cool.
It's over the top, but it was kind of cool.
The CGI on this looks terrible.
Yeah, it's awful.
And if it wouldn't have been in such slow motion, it would have been better. Yeah. But like the whole thing is so like jiggly and jello-ish. I was like, I don't think that this thing that looked like it was mostly bone and muscle would be quite so wiggly when it was cut in half.
Yeah, right.
I think like the first shot of it being cut in half is kind of like showing it from behind and like the sword kind of coming at you. I think when they cut to the other angle, if they had made it regular speed at that point, it would have worked a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But you get to linger on how bad the CGI is instead. The little alien monkey guy seems pretty impressed by that. And then Dek and Thea get snatched up by the tentacles of a Luna bug, which I don't even know how to describe that. It was like a clam, like a giant clam with tentacles and a big chompy mouth. I don't know.
Yeah, this was this thing maybe would have been great as a video game because the enemy that like shoots its tongue down and grabs you and then pulls you up is such a video gamey thing that I was like, okay, like I probably would have loved this video game.
So just as the Lunabug's about to chomp down on them, the little guy balls up in the Lunabug's mouth, and then it chomps down on it and like breaks some teeth, which that's horrifying. I mean, I know it's like this terrible creature, but breaking teeth is something I cannot deal with. And so the alien monkey seems to really have taken a shine to Dek. I think Dek's kind of pissed because he needed the monkey's help, right? Which he doesn't like. That's weakness, right? He would rather be dead, I guess. I don't know.
I didn't get that whole part where when Bud was rolling after the bone bison, like why was Dek beefing with Bud? Like at one point, Bud was like jumping through a tree, and then Dek like just tackles him, and then they were fighting. And it was like right before the bone bison is charging at them. They were both kind of like wrestling on the ground.
I don't know. I think they both wanted the glory. I don't know. Although that doesn't really seem in character for Bud.
I don't understand why, if the dad wanted Dek dead, why did he want the brother to do it? Why didn't he just send him to this planet,
right,
for this thing that he knows is going to kill him?
He's a bad dad. Don't you get it?
Yeah, it's all terrible. It actually, I was like thinking I had a place for this movie, and as I'm talking about it, it's going down.
Oh no.
Like, this movie really irritated the shit out of me.
Well, we're about to get the part where I start to like it. So
it even if I would have started liking it at this point, it's too late in the movie. It's too late to start liking this movie.
I disagree.
You got to give me something before 45 minutes into the movie.
But it's not 45 minutes in the movie.
It feels like it.
Okay. So anyways, Dek kills the Lunabug. It's pretty gross. Meanwhile, Tessa gets a bunch of the dude synths to find Dek's wrecked landing pod. And we get a little glimpse of the capabilities when they fight the vine creatures with minimal losses.
I mean, it helped that they had flamethrowers.
Yeah, right. But they weren't getting, like, one tries to grab Tessa and like sneak up behind her, and she just like grabs it out of the air, just snatches it. That was cool. I like the look of the Tessa character too, with the cloudy eye and the scars. It's pretty cool. It's a good way to tell her and Thea apart, even though they're not really in the same scenes yet. So the dynamic trio camp out. They barbecue the bone bison. There's some chit chat, which apparently a lot of it was improvised by Elle Fanning, her just chatting. But most importantly, the alien monkey guy spits on Dek to mark him as family, which was Thea's interpretation of what happened. And they talk a little bit about family, and Dek says he has no clan. He had a brother, but his father killed him. And then says grief is weakness, which, therapy. Just
right.
I would like to see Predator therapy. I think that would make a good television show.
Yeah.
I would watch that over Alien Earth for sure.
Oh, for sure. There's a lot of things I would watch over Alien Earth. Thea says that she was, God damn it, man. Like, sorry to sidetrack, but every sentence I have about Thea says this instead of Thea because fucking autocorrect. Thea says she was afraid that she'd never see Tessa again. It's kind of character building and expectation setting here. And then Dek says Tessa must be like your sister. Dek also says that she should be able to survive on her own. Like, that's his whole thing. You don't need anybody else. Shouldn't need anybody else. And this is where I had in the notes that I thought the little monkey guy was super cute. He's copying everything that Dek's doing, getting ready for bed. Like, what is he like? Dek finally like pulls out the plasma sword and swings it around, and then Bud grabs the stick out of the fire. I don't know. It was kind of cute. Made me laugh. It should piss me off. I should not like this. Don't get me wrong, but it worked for me this time.
Yeah, sorry, Colby. It worked on me too.
I'm not shocked that it worked on George at all.
If it would have been a real thing, I think I would have liked it better. But seeing this CGI thing with these huge eyes, I'm like, fuck this thing. I did not like Bud at all. It's just an annoying character that they made cute so that you didn't hate it. But it doesn't work on me. Those big eyes don't work on me.
Tessa and the boy synths find Deck's crash ship. There was all the skulls that they find in the ship, and I was kind of wondering if there was any like Easter eggs there or whatever. And they said something in the commentary that there's some Disney related property Easter eggs in there. If you wanted to Google
Mickey
it,
Mouse?
like just fucking tell me.
Bambi's
Yeah,
mom.
that'd be pretty awesome. And like I spent like 2 minutes looking into it. I was like, I don't really care. But Tessa finds some Predator weapons, which I assume she thinks that's going to buy her some goodwill with Mother and Wayu headquarters. And notably, she finds that ice grenade or the freeze grenade or whatever, and it freezes part of her hand. Chekhov's ice grenade. We get another Chekhov item. The next morning, Deck insists on ditching Bud. That's the name that Thea gave the alien monkey. He's like, Yautja hunt alone, so they leave before Bud wakes up. I was not sad about that. I was like, okay, that makes sense. So they go looking for the Kalisk. Deck explains that he needs to show strength because the clan can have no weakness. And Thea has a pretty good analogy about wolves, that they hunt in pack and that there's an alpha, but the alpha is the one who protects the pack. He's not necessarily the best hunter, but he's the best protector. And Deck's like, I want to be an alpha too, but he also wants to hunt the most as well. So doesn't quite get the message.
I want to be the alpha that hunts the most. That
that's
kills
what
the most.
That I thought was a good line.
Yeah.
I did like that. I just Googled these skulls. It does say that the big skull was the harvester from Independence Day.
Boo. Fuck that movie.
And then it says that there is an engineer skull from Prometheus and an ape-like skull resembling Planet of the Apes.
Okay.
So
now
those are the only ones sort of note. But it does say that it's definitely because Disney owns Independence Day as well.
Right.
So, stupid. Hey, something stupid.
It sure is. Then they find the Kalisk's den, along with a bunch of wrecked Weyland-Yutani synths and equipment. They find Thea's legs, and Deck starts to help her set up for reattachment. All pretty cool sci-fi shit. I especially like it when she puts the probe in her ear and has a little eargasm, like when you're using a Q-tip.
She does have a little eargasm. Kind of hot. I was like,
yeah,
why is this doing it for me? But
she knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
Now I want to go clean my ears.
I clean my ears every day.
Oh yeah, totally. You have to. Come on, who doesn't?
I could fill up a synth with what comes out of my ear cleaning stuff.
What was I saying? I didn't catch it before that Thea knows that the Kalisk regenerates because it makes sense that she would, but Dex starts talking about honoring Quay by bringing home the Kalisk's head, and she does like a hard, nervous swallow. Like she knows that it's not really a thing you're going to be able to do, and I think she doesn't like that she's been misleading him the whole time. So I think that's a really good moment. I like that.
This is the moment in the movie where you find out that the hot guy is taking out the like homely girl, and it was originally as a dare,
right. Now he really likes her.
He actually has feelings for her. I'm telling you, this is just.
No, I agree. I don't like it. I agree. You're not wrong. It gives me no pleasure to tell you that I reluctantly.
It gives me more pleasure for you to admit it than it does for me being right.
Oh, if only someone were recording this so you could listen to it again someday. So Thea says she has something to tell him and that he needs to leave right now because she had alerted the other synths in Tessa. But then she also tells him that you can't possibly kill the Calisk, but she's kind of ambiguous about it. It sounds like she means it's just too strong, not like it literally cannot be killed, which actually it can be because it happens at the end of the movie. But anyways, she wants them to go because Weyland-Yutani wants the Calisk. They're on the way. They also want him. He's understandably pissed. I like the line. He's like, I use Tool. You do not use me. And then he storms off while she starts to finish reattaching her legs. And then he lights up some fuel and blows up like this fuel tank. For some reason, that makes the Callus come. I don't know.
He's basically Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
In Predator.
I mean, he is at the end.
Yeah.
So, I just don't understand why the Callus can't. I guess if it's its den and it knows it's being blown up, then I guess that kind of makes sense for it to come run in. But anyways, pretty good Callus fight. And we find out pretty quickly that it can regenerate when he chops the tail off and that grows back. That was cool.
That was a really cool scene. Like it regrowing around him.
Yeah.
Was pretty neat. Yeah.
I did like how she's just about to have her legs back on, and then he sends this thing through the trailer and it just cuts her legs back off. Just her reaction. I was like, all right.
That, and he's like, save yourself, Tool.
Yeah. Well, because it looks like she's distracting it by shooting it, and then he thinks that he's running towards her, and he thinks that he's coming to save her, and she has her hand up.
Right.
And he scoops up the gun instead.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty good.
That was pretty funny.
So then he runs up the Callus tail, which is the callback to the vines, and eventually he cuts the Callusk's head off, and then it reattaches. And I remember the first time I saw that in the theater, actually, it was really cool. It's a well done shot too, because he's like in a victory pose, and in the background the Callus is out of focus, and then you just see everything kind of growing back together. So I thought that was cool.
There's good shots. I mean, Dan Trachtenberg is a good director.
Yeah.
It this movie looks cool.
I agree. Just as it's about to eat Deck, it smells him first and pauses long enough for Tessa to show up, and then ice grenade them both, which I don't know why that doesn't kill you, but fine. It's a movie.
So when it paused to smell him, did that give it away for you?
I think so. I think I was like, oh,
I hope so.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly, but it was when I watched the commentary and they said it. That's when. So Deck thaws out just fine, apparently, because he wakes up in a transport vehicle, Weyland-Yutani transport vehicle specifically. Tessa is there. Thea seems powered down, and Tessa questions Deck for a while. She says that he's now property of Weyland-Yutani Corporation. It is a great honor for you. I like that. That's a good line.
Well, she used that on him because he said that to her, to Thea.
Oh,
earlier
yeah. That's right.
When she was putting a thing on.
Yes, that's right. So she boots Thea back up, tells her that they captured the Calisk, and she was demonstrating the regeneration power that they developed from it on Deck. That part I didn't understand either. She injects him with something as she's talking about how they developed this new regenerating thing. Anyways, she tries to convince Tessa to take the Yautja weapons and leave it. Thea does. Tessa, this fucking spell check is killing me. Tessa wants a biological sample and starts torturing Deck, but Thea shuts down the medical device, quote unquote medical device. She pleads for Tessa to be more than what Weyland-Yutani made them. They can be sisters. They have, they're more than just synths, she tries to say. It's a pretty good moment. And then, of course, Tessa doesn't buy that. And she says the weak must be culled and says that Thea is broken. Conveniently, Tessa leaves some boy synth to motivate Deck into telling them about his weapons while she goes to get a message from Mother. Or she also tells that synth to box up Thea, which is pretty crude.
Good reaction from her, because when she says that, you can that's a very good reaction.
Yeah.
Again, I'll give this movie props when it deserves it. Elle Fanning is a great actor. You could tell what she was feeling with both of these characters.
Yeah, I'd like to see more of what she's done, but nothing looks interesting to me. But I think it's interesting here also that she speaks in Yautja now, and as the audience, you hear her speak Yautja, right? And I mean, I guess it's just so we know that the synths can't understand her. Although they're synths, like, why don't, like, so.
Yeah, they have the universal translator too.
In the commentary, they keep referring to them as drone synths. So maybe they just haven't been like uploaded with whatever, but why not? Like,
yeah, why not? Like, it doesn't make any sense that these don't have like a translator in them.
Right. But
well, they supposedly, wasn't her and Tessa supposed to be like, weren't they didn't one of them say that they were programmed specifically with more empathy?
Yes, but I would think that I mean, what's the guy in Prometheus and Alien Covenant, like Walter and fucking the
David?
other David, yeah, they're centuries older versions of these synths, and like David was learning languages as they travel. Like, I don't see any reason why these guys couldn't know Yautja and just upload it or download it or whatever the fuck. But we got a movie going on here. For plot purposes, they don't, but that did jump out at me. Dec and Thea hatch a plan since the synth boy toys can't understand them.
No, this part was funny to me.
Oh yeah, she pretends to be asking about some device, and Dec tells her that it's a child's toy, which was a callback to the beginning. But he's like, tell the synth that it's a map and that he should look inside. And then this is where you get the cum shot. Like, it's from like the other side of the door. You just see like I'm assuming it got its brain splattered all over the window.
Yeah.
That was good.
A child's toy.
Yeah.
A Yautja child's toy. Yeah. Like, that was pretty good line.
Yeah. The Yautja are pretty fucked up. This sets Dec free, but Thea doesn't make it off the transport herself. This kind of, I had a little bit of an eye roll at this. I might be down. This movie, Colby.
He tumbles down as we talk.
Yeah, he tumbles off a waterfall because it's a Predator movie. Somebody's got to fall down a waterfall. That does not need to be a Predator thing. And I was like, maybe it's coincidence, but no. In the commentary, they were like, "Oh, hey, remember in." Right?
Remember in every Predator movie that there's always been and somebody falls off of a waterfall?
The worst part is that it was meant to be more of an homage to the one in Predators, because for some reason it looks more like that, or I forget what the reasoning was. Something about the shot.
It did look more like that one for sure. Yeah.
I was like, God damn it. So
why would you pay homage to Predators?
Right? Well,
the second worst Predator movie.
Like, if that shot wasn't in the movie, I wouldn't have been like, it was a pretty good Predator movie, but there was no waterfall scene. Right?
It sounds like you would have been fine with it if you hadn't heard the director's commentary.
I think I would have just glossed over this, probably, yes.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, I guess he ended up near his ship, and the ship still works. I don't know, like, didn't it? Like, why did he bail out to begin with if the ship still works fine? He's got pretty much no weapons or armor because the synths took it. He's just got his brother's helmet, but he doesn't even use his brother's helmet.
That's what I didn't understand. It's like, what the? Like, you found it.
I was thinking the same thing, because he pulls the mask out and he's looking at it. And then the next shot, you see him and he's just got a skull on his head.
Right. It looked like tree bark.
Like, okay, so okay, what's wrong with your brother's helmet?
So I'm going to use your own words against you, Colby. You said, and I don't know, whatever other Predator movie, you're like, that you didn't think that the Predators can just wear whatever helmet they want. Like, you have your own Predator helmet, and it's not compatible with other Predators.
Okay. Yeah.
So they're just following your rule.
I thought that, but guess what? Lots of Predators put on another Predator's helmet. So that's not the rule. You can't go by what I thought. You have to go by the rules. I can do whatever I want.
Thank you very much. So he starts MacGyvering a bunch of shit. All those Chekhov's deadly plants and animals from before. He makes like bombs and shit out of them. Taming the acid spitting worm. What did I call it? Eel, I guess.
Snake,
it's a bit much, but I like it. And
it was the worst shot in the movie because he goes up to this thing and he like has his head tilted against the rock that it's coming out, and he's got his hand, and I'm like, this sucks, dude. Because she says, oh, they just want a snack. And it's like, okay, so he gives him a snack and now he's just his loyal pet. It just
Apparently.
It's a
all really dumb.
big stretch, but I like
it
the
sits on his shoulders.
I like the acid spitting leech or eel.
I like the use of it.
I was sad when it died later.
I was also, that was the most sad I was when this stupid eel died.
It's not just me. Okay, good. So anyways, lastly, he finds Bud where the callus was taken. He finally puts it together that it's a callus child. So I definitely figured it out by then.
Oh, I was going to say at the same time that Zach figured it out. At the same time that Zach figured out that, oh, fuck. What was the thing that Zach couldn't figure out?
That the predator
wasn't smoking the
cigars. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Predator smoke cigars?
that one just like posted on Instagram, and so
I know, I saw it recently.
Somebody commented, "At what point did you realize you were watching a movie?" That was good. That was a good one. Got me good there.
Oh man.
Anyways, so he finds Bud. He puts it together that it's a callus child, which is why the callus hesitated earlier because of the spit. And so then he spits on Bud so that they're family now. It sounds corny. I thought it worked. Somehow he sets Thea's legs to walk home, so they follow him, or maybe I don't know if Thea was commanding them.
Thea had already turned him on when she was trying to repair herself.
Okay, so he just set him free, basically.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
It was weird because like it has that little Weyland-Yutani like tracker on her thigh, but like why?
Because she's got one on her neck. So that's how she.
She's got one on her neck and she's got one on her thigh. Did she put that on?
I think she put them on during the orgasm scene. Yeah.
Now I'm thinking about that.
That's why I brought it up. I want you to think highly of this movie. So anytime you're starting to get down, I'm gonna be like, remember that orgasm scene?
Remember that orgasm thing? Why did that work?
Because Elle Fanning?
I don't have an ear thing.
But you can relate to the feeling of cleaning your ears.
Yeah.
And it's Elle Fanning making a great face doing it.
She's really good. She's very good in this movie.
That's how she got the part, I think. So Deck breaks into the Weyland-Yutani place using the acid spitting eel to take out the guard synths. Some assistance from the legs as well, and Bud. My one gripe here is when the legs do like this jujitsu flip on one of the guards, and it's like the physics just doesn't work if you don't have the other half of the body.
Yep.
I'm trying to let it go, but like it was obviously green screened out. But
yeah, like she does.
Weird to me.
The legs do like jump up and like do a twist and break a neck, and I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, the flips are a lot.
Yeah. It was asking a little too much of me. Meanwhile, Mother is pleased that Tessa managed to capture the callus, and fearing decommission, Tessa lies and tells Mother that the Yautja is dead. Then there's quite a bit more taken out since, and Deck and Thea finally reunite after she reunites with her legs. They have a moment, and then Bud shows up, and surprisingly, he's all about, surprisingly, Deck is now all about setting the Mama Callus free.
No, you're missing the part where Bud tries to give her back a leg that he ripped off one of the synths.
Oh, that was pretty good. Yeah, that was great.
That's pretty funny.
That and when she gets her legs, when her legs find her again, like it takes out some guards and she takes out a guard or whatever, and then like she high fives her own foot. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty good. It doesn't make any sense because the first time that she's reattaching her legs, it's taking forever because it's like stitching everything up, and then she sort of just jumps on top of them this time, and then they're just instantly reattached.
Good to go. Yep, little duct tape. So Deck baits a couple dozen boy synths into his explodey plant trap, which works perfectly. He gets hit with none of the blowback.
You thought that deck baits a couple of these synth boys was going to work better on me, didn't you?
I didn't actually. But now I see the way that I phrased it. Yes, it would seem that way. I think if I had intentionally phrased it that way, I would have given up since
I
would have built on.
That's what I thought. That's actually what I thought happened. I thought you were going to like emphasize it a little bit more, but since I said that these boys weren't doing anything for me, you were like, okay.
That is exactly how it was, actually. So then Tessa shows up on like a mech loader. She's the final boss here.
Not an homage to anything at all.
Fuck this.
You didn't like it? You didn't like the homage to Alien? Did your favorite part of Alien, how they...
Man,
Alien.
When I saw her in that loader, I was like, I was at a C on this movie.
It's a super loader. It's not the same loader.
No, it still fucking sucks. You don't put... I didn't even like when they put Ripley in this thing. You don't put a different character in a loader and try to make her a badass at fighting. Fuck this movie.
I think I know. All right, I think I know what the problem was. They didn't have a scene earlier on where they showed her proving that she knows how to drive a loader.
Was that it, Colby?
Yeah, so, that was it. Because how was I supposed to know that she knew how to drive a loader? Like, it doesn't make any sense. She's basically a Mary Sue.
A Tessa Sue.
God, fucking stupid. Oh God, I hate the internet so much.
She's got the Predator shoulder cannon, and there wasn't even an internet when Aliens was made, though, right? I mean, no. I guess same problem.
There was an internet, but nobody had it.
Anyways, so Tessa's got the Predator shoulder cannon, and she's gonna shoot Deck, but the little acid spitting leech guy takes the plasma shot for him, and I was sad. Also, it should have ripped right through him and still hit Deck, but
yeah, and also it sacrificed itself because Deck gave it a snack.
His last meal.
I know. I would have been like, "It's all you, guy."
Yeah. Like, thanks for the food, but
I'll just wait till you're dead and get some more snacks.
Yeah. Really dumb. Really dumb.
Deck fights solo for a bit while Thea breaks into the headquarters pretending to be Tessa. It wasn't really a problem for me, but I feel like shouldn't the synths have some kind of like encrypted key so they can identify somebody, like, check who's who?
Mm-hmm.
But, wouldn't have been much of a movie, I guess, otherwise.
And well, she does a terrible job at it anyway. Like, the first guard that she tries to fool, it doesn't work on him. So why were we even doing it?
Right. Well, because then Bud comes in and saves her. And then she's like, we need his eyes, right? Because they need the eye to scan it. That was good.
You didn't think it was cute that Bud was also wearing a poncho?
Yes.
To try to disguise.
It was cute that Bud was wearing a poncho. I did like that Bud was dressed up like her.
I guess they skipped the part where they let out the Mama Callus because she shows up and fights the mecha Tessa. Deck helps by disabling parts of it, then deflecting a freeze grenade into the mech's arm. The Callus ends up eating Tessa and everything seems fine for a second. Bud reunites with his mommy and Deck seems to kind of make friends with it. But I guess when it ate Tessa, it just like swallowed her whole or something. And she had some freeze grenades and then it freezes and shatters and Tessa is standing there. She's pretty fucked up from all that. For some reason, it didn't freeze Tessa. Freezes everything around her, but not her.
Yeah, huh.
Just giving Colby more fuel here.
I'm locked in.
Yeah.
You don't need to give me more fuel. I'm fucking locked in.
So Tessa takes too long savoring the moment as she's going to plasma blast Thea, which gives Deck plenty of time to stroll up behind her and kill her. And then Bud rips her head off, which must have been cathartic since she killed her mom. I guess Bud is a her, right?
Bud's a mom, yeah. I mean, Bud's a girl, yeah.
Bud's a mom.
Could be. Then sometime later, Deck returns to the Ultra Prime and gives his father Tessa's head. asks for his cloak, and his dad ain't having it. I reckon Dex suspected as much because then he fights and kills his dad's guards pretty easily. Hold on a second. What's up, buddy?
You might want to sell this on eBay for like $4.
Okay, great. Can you take that back, please? Take it back, please.
Is that your Mac Studio?
No. All right.
I'll take it for $4.
All right. Okay, I got a buyer. He says $4. All right. Okay, can you please close the door behind you, please? Thank you. That was my old time capsule that he wanted.
Yeah, they
to
discontinued
take apart.
those.
Yeah. I still used it forever, but like the Wi-Fi on it is too slow at this point. So he takes out the guards pretty easily. And then where the fuck am I in my notes? Then he fights his dad, who cheats by cloaking, but it was a cool way to counter that by turning on the engines, and it blasts all the dust and dirt at him. And then, he wins. He's about to kill his dad. And his dad's like, oh, okay, I yield. You can be part of the clan now. But Dex like, I have my own clan. And then a much bigger bud chomps his dad's head off. Thea's there too. She's part of the clan. And that's pretty much it. It's like Predator Badlands. The mom shows up. She's the newest Disney evil queen.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's a hangover. I guess that's a cliffhanger. I don't know. I don't think we need to. I would like to see more from the trio. I don't need it to pick up right there, though. So that takes us to changes we'd like to have seen. I'll let Colby go first.
Do something interesting. You made Prey. Like, you can do something different. You are not Paul Thomas Anderson. Like, you can make a movie, or who am I thinking of? Not Paul Thomas Anderson.
Not Paul Thomas Anderson, the other guy.
Wes
Anderson? The other Paul Thomas. Or Paul, what is it?
Yeah, the one
Paul
who made
Paul W.S. Anderson.
Paul W.S. Anderson. The one who made...
Paul Thomas Anderson is pretty good.
Who did he make?
Alien vs. Predator.
Yeah. Movie the movie. This is movie the movie. And I mean, again, I didn't hate this movie. If I wasn't watching this with a critical eye, if I would have seen this before, like if I was just looking for an action movie, I probably would have had fun with this. But I was watching it, after watching Prey, it fails in every category that I was hoping that it would succeed in. After seeing what this guy can do, making movie the movie just was extra disappointing. That first 10 minutes made it harder for me to enjoy everything that I did like about it. While I did end up liking Tessa, she's very annoying to begin with. Like, everything about the first maybe half hour of this movie is so grating that I was already turned off by the time the stuff that I liked started happening. So yeah, I would have liked something, it doesn't have to be Prey, but it had to be more than what it was for me. And the Predator looked stupid. His head was too human, but with the mandibles, nothing in this worked especially well for me. And get the fucking alien shit out of these Predator fucking movies.
Yeah. I actually think it was the opposite for me. I think that they should stop trying so hard to make everything interesting. And I think what worked so well with Prey was that everything was just so tight. And there weren't these big gaps with like, oh, you're a super advanced species with like that. You've got a spaceship that can travel super far but can't detect that there's shit in front of it, and just keeps driving into the fucking asteroid belt without anything. You've got an escape pod that has like 80% of an escape pod missing. Like there's just so much stuff, and I liked when Deck was bringing out all of his gear and getting ready to hunt. and then like he lost all of it, and I didn't really. Yeah, I was like, yeah, it was kind of. I guess sure that makes it into one of those. He's gonna learn how to fight with the shit he has on hand. But I wanted to see him use that stupid laser bow
The
and
laser
all the
bow
other
was
shit that he had.
awesome. I would have
Yeah.
loved to have watched him use that laser bow. But this is another video game thing. You know, your
Right.
protagonist is overpowered to begin with, and then all of their stuff gets taken away. It's a very video gamey movie.
Yeah. So I feel like if they went this they had a premise, they tried too hard to make it interesting, and that's where they got lost. Was they were like with Prey, it was like you're on Earth, you're in this older time period. There's only you've got all these constraints, and they did so well with all those constraints, and because they had none, they lost their way on this one. But I still enjoyed it for the action stuff.
The action stuff is real good.
Yeah, I would go. I don't disagree with much, if any, of that. I think they had some cool ideas, some cool plot points, and to fill it in, it didn't always work to fill in the gaps in between. And for basically everything that you guys just said, I really, really was bothered by the Predator hair dreads. But my only other change was just, they needed to find a way to put more cum in this movie.
Yeah, if you're going to give me synths, like, first of all,
no dry synths.
Yeah, you got to cum these synths up. And also, Michael Fassbender or hotter. You can't have these, like, standard handsome white guy. Like, you got to give me something to look at. You got to give me what's his name from Alien Earth?
Timothy Oliphant.
Timothy Oliphant. Yeah. You got to give me something like that.
Oh, that would have been interesting if they actually had him be all the drones.
Yeah, you can't give me generic white guy.
Although that I don't know if that would have made sense because that's a super old model, but whatever. I wouldn't have cared because I like
give me a Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
I want Michael B. Jordan in more movies.
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay, that takes us to ranking. The Rotten Tomato scores are 86% with the critics, 83% with top critics, 91% with verified audience, and 95% all audience. It's weird that the all audience is higher.
Insane.
It's high. It's high. That's higher than
insanely high.
It's higher than Romulus, which that makes sense. I mean,
isn't that higher than Prey too?
For the all audience, it is, but the all audience for Prey is tainted by all the fucking Manosphere chuds. Yeah,
yeah. The ones that didn't want to read.
Right. Exactly. Well, that and
the ones
the ones that can't imagine that a woman could be strong at all.
A woman and not a white woman.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. She wasn't white?
She wasn't.
Anyways, so yeah, the movie's a little too the movie's a little too CGI heavy for my liking, but I thought that a lot of it worked. This is where I had the note. Something that we didn't touch on was the scenery of the planet. Besides the first scene on Genna, where it's too much like Avatar, I think that it looks great. And here's where I had my note that like it's not overdone with a bunch of planets in the sky, for example. But now I got to go back and
yeah. There's only one shot that shows a big planet, which also doesn't make any sense. Why can you see that big planet in one shot?
Right, and not the others exactly.
Yeah.
So, but I really like the story. You're on the Predator a little bit, a leopard changing its spots, character growth kind of story. But I was having trouble deciding where it goes. I'm a little bit more. I've got a little bit more idea where it goes now. I think it could be, for me, I think it's low B or a C potentially. I'm trying to look. So in the low Bs, the bottom one is Aliens at 7. And then in the C tier, we have Prometheus at 8, Alien vs. Predator Requiem at 9, Alien Covenant at 10, and Predator 2 at 11.
Power loader versus power loader.
Yeah. So where are you guys thinking?
I'm at the high C.
Okay.
I liked it better than Prometheus, I think.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's definitely not B territory for me.
I'm not saying it definitely is B territory. I'm just saying like that's
Yeah.
where I originally was, and I'm like maybe it's more like a C because C is still pretty good, and it's a pretty good movie.
I mean, C is still, hey, like I'll watch it again.
What about you, Colby?
I would rather watch Predator 2 than this.
Really?
Really? Oh wow.
The action is way better, but there was almost as many scenes where I was bored as in Predator 2. I think this is under Predator 2. Whether it's the lowest C or our first D, I'm fine either way, but I think it's worse than Predator 2. It also doesn't have Danny Glover in it, so it also doesn't have that amazing performance by Bill Paxton.
Yeah. I actually didn't like him in that too much.
It also doesn't have any tits. So
that's a fair point.
Give me Predator 2 over this.
As much as the OCD part of me wants to have a D movie, I don't think it's D tier. I don't think it's worse than Predator 2.
Sounds like it's gonna.
I think I would put it. Yeah, it's going to come down to the trivia. I think I would put it. Probably, I think I would put it at the new 10 above Alien Covenant, below Requiem. Great movie. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to play for it. So let's.
Every time I see Requiem, I'm like, how the fuck did that get there? And I remember.
Yeah, that was all Zach.
It was all because it's a great movie. All right, so let's read the questions, and we'll do horror edition Trivial Pursuit Poker.
I almost made the same mistake the Ouch's brother made. The weak must be cold. And Thea, you're broken.
Okay, are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
I give up. I think I only know one. It'll be between you two.
Well, it is your turn to bid first.
I think I know one.
Okay, then it's my turn to bid. I am confident on 4. All right, not confident. I'm pretty sure I know 4.
Oh,
I think I might have. I think I've got a guess on a couple others. So let's see, make sure I count this right. 1. I'm confident on 3. Pretty sure on a 4th, and I have a guess on a 5th.
So that means Colby needs. Wait, what? So what's your final?
I haven't bid yet. If I say 3 and he says 4, and then I'm gonna be mad. You're not going to say 4? You're telling me you're not going to say 4?
I am not going to say 4.
You don't have to tell me that, but now I know that.
Let me spoil this for you. I am not going to say 4. I am going to say 3.
You're just going to give this away to me. All right. I'm going to go with 3 then and play it safe.
Well, what if I bid 3
Colby
as well?
has to.
You can't. You have to bid higher.
Oh, that I can't.
Okay. So who's going to read and who wants to do the answers?
I guess I can read.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do the answers.
Let me...
Text message Colby.
Yeah, it's going to be upside down again.
Let me turn off auto rotate.
Alrighty. I'm nervous.
If you lose, that means this goes all the way down to the D.
Oh, yeah. I guess I don't know what happens if I lose because you guys don't agree. Well, I guess I better not lose.
Well, I mean, I'm fine with it being in the C tier, but it's
going
to go to the D tier.
Did you text message me this or?
Yeah, I texted you.
I don't have it.
Okay, I sent. Do you want me to put it in Discord?
Sure, but
okay.
Why do
it says
I not
delivered for some reason? Why is it not delivered? Send us an SMS. Sure. Why else? How else would I send it? Of course, it's SMS. Okay. Let me know if did you get it that time? Or I'll just put it in Discord.
Still don't have it.
All right, I'll put it in Discord.
iPhones hate sending messages to my phone.
Why don't you just get a better phone, Colby? Just kidding.
I have a good phone. Right. I'm not getting an iPhone.
There you go.
I like to do stuff on my phone.
Okay. Ready when you are.
All right. What was the name of Fred Astaire's last film?
I think I actually know this one. This is one I'm pretty confident on because this movie features a scene in an apple orchard across the street from where I grew up. And so I watched that stupid movie, which was actually, I remember it had a little bit of a scary part at the beginning, but I believe it is Peter Straub's Ghost Story.
Correct.
Whew, okay.
Oh. Was that your guess one?
No, that was one I was pretty confident on.
Oh.
But like right. Fred Astaire stars in that, and it's like I think that's how I knew who Fred Astaire was the first time.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I watched it really young because I was like, oh, there's like, I don't know how I even found out that scene was shot in the apple orchard across the street from me. But I was like, oh, I got to see that.
I would like to see you have seen that movie and liked it. And then when I'm going to see Fred Astaire's other movie.
I'm the biggest Fred Astaire fan.
All right. What band played Bela Lugosi's Dead in The Hunger, 1983?
I have no idea on this one.
Wow.
Some punk,
Zach,
man.
come on.
It's The Hunger. I never saw The Hunger.
It doesn't matter. Bela Lugosi's Dead is like this band's, I don't know if it's my most known song from this band.
All right. I don't know. Who is it?
Bauhaus.
Who?
Bauhaus?
I never heard of them.
They're like the original like industrial punk band.
Okay.
They're German.
All right. Maybe I should listen to them.
Well, at least listen to Bela Lugosi is Dead.
Isn't it also like a font or something?
Sounds like it, yeah.
It's definitely like some sort of Germanic, like old style something. Like architecture style or something like that. But anyway, I thought you would have known that one.
Sorry to disappoint.
Who turned out to be the person who adopted Angela's identity in the first sleepaway camp, 1983 film?
Pretty sure it's her brother.
Yes, but what's his name?
Do I need to know the name?
Who turned out to be I guess. Yes.
I don't fucking know, dude. Her brother. I don't know.
Colby came for violence today.
Jimmy. Her brother Jimmy.
I want this to be a D tier movie.
Was her brother Jimmy? I don't know.
Her brother Peter.
Oh, Peter, like a penis.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I guess I don't get that one. Good thing I only bid 3.
What was the second novel in the Flowers in the Attic series, Petals in the Wind, as If There Be Thorns?
Petals in the Wind, or If There Be Thorns?
Or If There Be Thorns, yeah.
I'm going to go with Petals in the Wind. I don't know. That's a guess.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, sweet.
Well, look at that.
That makes it for the last one.
My wife would have known that for sure.
In Ghostbusters 1986, whose character became possessed by the demonic Zool?
That's Sigourney Weaver's character, right? Dana something?
Mm-hmm.
Dana something.
Oh, okay.
I'll take it.
Was it?
Okay, great. Well, that's 3.
I would have gotten that wrong. I thought it was Rick Moranis' character.
No, he's he's just like
the keymaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, who did reprise their role from 1997's I Know What You Did Last Summer in the sequel I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, 1998?
That would be one Miss Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yes.
The only one.
Yeah. That's why I needed Peter, because if you said you knew 4, I was like, I'm not going to give him any slack here.
All right. So what did I say? 10?
He said the new 10. So
All
that
right.
bumps Alien Covenant down?
Yeah. So that makes Predator Badlands the new number 10 C-tier movie.
That's insane.
It's 2 higher than
It's
not
too
right
high.
next to.
I'm sorry, it's too high. This was not a good movie.
Well, you should have bid 4 then.
It's
Well,
right next
I
to
would have
Requiem.
lost either way. If I bid 4, I would have lost.
You should have seen Ghost Story as a kid.
I should have seen Ghost Story as a kid.
Before we go, we do have an email. Once again, we've been blessed with an email from one Miss Phoebe Stanton, the Let's Play Princess of the wonderful show Nerds of Broadcast. She says, "Hello, Zach and George Michael."
Did you really say George Michael?
No,
Did you really
she
combine?
said, no, George and Michael. When the inevitable Alien vs. Predator vs. MCU movie spews forth from the bowels of Disneyland, will you count it as a Series 1 or Series 3 movie? I think the more important question is, will noted MCU hater Michael Colby cover it?
No.
That's my question to you. I would say it depends on how many crossovers there are, but based on the premise, since it would be Aliens and Predator, I would say it's probably Series 3. But we've had things like that before, where movies have been MCU and AVPCU adjacent, and it just kind of depends on how you feel about it. Essentially,
doesn't Sigourney Weaver have? Isn't Sigourney Weaver in Avatar?
Yeah,
making Avatar
is, yeah.
AVPCU adjacent.
Zoe Saldana's also in it too. Which also
why don't
makes
we
it...
just wait for all 7 movies to be made, and then we can have a whole series about it?
Good idea. Let's
oh my God,
do
we must
that.
really hate our... Is it 7 movies? Oh my God.
I think that's what it's going to be. I don't remember, but whatever.
Let's do that. And then we never have to actually do it, because 7 movies are never going to get made of that.
No, he's going to die first.
Yeah.
Phoebe also says, as a side question for Colby, knowing that he loves Kingdom Hearts so much, what does he think about the AVP Keyblade? What does he think the AVP Keyblade will look like? I don't even understand the question, but I'm pretty sure she's trying to trigger you.
If they go into the alien world, first of all, I do want to see, like, I don't know what the main character in Kingdom Hearts, but I do want to see his face get melted off by alien blood. I think the Keyblade would probably look very similar to at the end of Alien versus Predator, when she's using the tail as a sword and the alien skull the shield. I think it would look like that. Just an alien
Kingdom
tail.
Hearts a kids game?
Yes, and I want to see the main character get his face melted off with alien blood. Then I will be into that series. Not the series, but that game. I'll like that game.
All right. Well, thank you for the email, Phoebe. And you can look forward to her being on the show again sometime soon. But check out Nerds of Broadcast in the meantime.
Yeah.
That's it for Predator Badlands. Next up will be my next adjacent pick, Pink Floyd Live at Pompeii, with the aforementioned Phoebe Stanton and her Nerds of Broadcast co-host TB as well. I think Robbie Sherman said he was going to do that one as well. Previous guest.
And not Michael Colby.
Nope, nor George. George is on vacation. You guys, Michael doesn't like this, doesn't like Pink Floyd, and George likes vacation. That's it for our AVPCU series. I'll miss the Predators and I'll miss the Xenomorphs, but I think I'll miss the cum jokes most of all.
Yeah, I'll miss the cum jokes. I'll miss the Xenomorphs. I'm not gonna miss those Predators. Man, if there's one thing that I learned from this series, it's that they could have done so much with the Predator movies, and they just didn't. They just learned the wrong lessons from the first Predator movie.
Over and over again.
Those Predator movies suck so fucking bad.
Well, hopefully the next movie to come out will be an Alien movie, because
I hope so.
It is, right? There's another Romulus movie coming out.
I don't think that's
supposedly.
You said that. I looked into that, and it's just like, it says something on IMDb that there's one coming. There is no other information available anywhere, and just don't think that that's true.
There's one coming to fill up the synths.
Yeah. So, but yeah, whatever comes out next, Alien movie or Predator, we will add it to the series. So We will maintain that just like the MCU series has been. Maybe you noticed I didn't say that I would miss Colby. I hope that you'll like him because we're not letting him go. I wish I knew how to quit you, Colby. But
yeah.
We will have a new series announcement coming soon, and that will include all three of us. In the meantime, Colby, where can people find you?
You can find me on Jack Billings Presents. It's a scripted comedy sitcom podcast, anywhere you get your podcasts. You can also hear me on This Bizarre Adventure, where we talk about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and several episodes of Games My Mom Found. Including
a forthcoming one on the Metroid series.
Yep.
In which I'm pretty sure both Colby and I trash talked each other behind our backs.
I trash talked you so much during that.
You didn't even talk about Metroid.
It wasn't, and I wouldn't have even brought it up, but Mike was like,
He ratted me out. Did he rat me out, man?
He ratted you out right away.
It was over one thing. And it was, if anything, it was a compliment to you, too. Anyways, you'll have to listen to that and figure out what we're talking about. See if we were consistent with what we said in our Metroid ranking episode.
I definitely was.
Me too. You can also find me co-hosting the Retro Game Club podcast, as well as other episodes of Games My Mom Found. If you want to contact us, you can email us at absolutelythebestpodcast@gmail.com. Join our Discord. There's a link in the show notes where we also have some links to our socials and a couple ways that you could help support the show. Please leave us a review. Please help us spread the word. Tell your friends. Tell a Disney Predator Evil Queen. And tell the creatures of Squirt Canyon. Thank you for listening. And have a great day.
Squirt Canyon.
Absolutely the Best Podcast is a production of Audio Johnny, a subsidy of Corporation Johnny.
Corporation Johnny. If it exists, we own it.
I do have a quick addendum for Alien Romulus, actually. How did I find this out? I forget where I heard this or read it. But we were talking about the CG for Ian Holmes' face. Know, they did do it up close. It was CG. I think from a distance, it was more just a doll, basically. But I remembered it looking not great in the theater. And like when I rewatched that at home, I was like, oh, that's not that bad. Well, it turns out that when they released it in the theater, it wasn't completed. And so it did look like trash in the theater.
That explains it, because people kept talking about how bad it looked. And I watched it the first time at home and I was like, it looks fine.
Right. Yeah. So I forget where I found that, but I was like, oh, that's interesting. I wish I had known that for the episode.
That's an insane thing.
That's why I was so lost when you guys mentioned it. I was like, they look great.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned.
You didn't see it in the theater, George?
I don't think so.
Okay. What's happening? Happy Father's Day from the world's greatest dad.
Happy Father's Day, man. Let me back out and see if I can put that filter on my thing.
You can't do it live?
To be working. No, for some reason it won't let me.
Terrific. Happy Father's Day, Colby, from the world's greatest dad.
I don't know. I woke up an hour and a half ago.
Happy Father's Day anyway.
Thanks.
Whatever, I'll just leave my background up.
Okay. I thought you could, even in Riverside. Let's see. It's your camera. I don't know if I could do it for you. No. I thought in Riverside you could blur the background even, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't really see anything doxing you in your background anyway. I just don't want people to see my unmade, filthy bed. You people especially.
Instead, people see my unmade, filthy office.
And they see your unmade, filthy face.
I mean, that's true too.
Oh,
that
shit.
Can't be helped.
All right. What the fuck? No, I can't find the notes. There we go.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Now what?
I set up a whole fucking thing. I even tested it on here for the announcement of the next season.
Oh, man.
I even tested it on here to see if I could switch cameras. And now it's not letting me switch cameras.
That is disappointing.
That is very
I'm
disappointing.
sorry.
We're gonna work on the announcement for the next series. And I guess Colby did something special.
I did.
It's not working. At first, I thought he did something special to like try to burn me on something, but I was laughing at him.
I burned you enough on the games my mom found.
That'll probably be out before this comes out too.
Yeah, I even said something about it. I was like, I don't know if this is going to be ready.
You sound really choppy too.
Do I?
Is it just me? Yeah.
I thought that was me.
No, I hear Colby.
The whole time, or
just like the last 2 minutes, maybe last minute, whatever. When you were first going, come on, it sounded fine.
Okay, it might have to do with the fact that Audacity needs me to update it. So I'm updating Audacity.
Maybe.
Okay.
Let me see if once it's done, if it does anything.
That might be a really long lag for you too. I'm not sure. We'll give it a minute. Holy shit, it's 2:07 already. When did that happen?
Right?
Jesus. I can't believe this. I wonder if it had something to do with when I clicked on my other camera too.
I don't know. You're all fucked up right now. It's out of sync and a weird delay. Do you want to leave and come back?
Yeah.
And then
let me
at
do
the
that.
end, at the end, if you need to leave and come back to switch cameras or something, we can deal with that. I don't know. Figure something out.
Okay, I sound fine on my Audacity recording.
All right, it's choppy.
It's still weird. All right.
Yeah. Now it sounds okay. Wait, keep talking.
I think it had something to do with my Audacity.
There you go.
It's all 100% better. It's all in sync.
Good.
You're not.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That was exciting.
Yeah, that was strange. Man, like I said, I was on here. I was on Riverside. And I was changing cameras, no problem. But I think I will leave and come back.
Okay. All right. When I was just going to do that at the end, unless you want to do it now and get it out of the way. But
no. Right. Let's do it at the end. That's fine.
Okay. All right. You're out of sync again, but hopefully it gets better. I just won't look at your lips move, which is going to be really hard for me.
I haven't done anything.
It's so bad right now.
Do you want me to leave and come back?
Maybe you should leave and come back.
God damn it.
Yeah, let's try that.
You're out of sync for sure.
Please try that. Yes.
I didn't even realize that there was a fire near you, dude.
Yeah. A couple weeks ago. 2 weeks ago tomorrow.
And you guys had to evacuate and everything?
We didn't have to evacuate. We had the warning, so we were packed up and ready to go. And then came. That was awesome.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to know about that, but
oh no, I would have told you.
But I heard.
I'm going to cut that out though.
Yes.
All right, let's see. Oh my God, are you fucking with me? I hope you're fucking with me.
I am.
All right. Yes, it looks good now.
Okay, good.
Let's clap it and get going.
All right.
All right, on three. 1, 2, 3. You guys looked in sync.
Bye. I don't. Is that in sync?
That
I
was
think
in
it
sync.
I think so. It's one of those boy
Yeah.
bands. All right. Welcome back to Absolutely the Best Podcast, a work in progress. I'm Zach, and with me today are my good friends, George and Michael.
Hello.
I just realized that together we're George Michael.
Haven't I made that joke
Awesome.
several
No.
times
No.
already?
I don't know. I don't listen to you when